that manifesting is just visualizing a thing in your mind, and over time this thing comes to life and suddenly appears in your life, and you get really, really frustrated because you keep thinking about a thing or a feeling or an outcome you want to experience in life, and this thing never happens. So I think this video will really help you today. I'm gonna review the book called Manifest by Roxie Nafousi, in Spanish Manifestar. I bought it in Spain during Christmas this year, and this is the first book I read in 2023, and I couldn't recommend it more. I'm gonna recommend it for sure. And as said, if you are going through a midlife crisis, quarter life crisis, or any point in life that you feel you are lost and no one understands you, you don't even understand yourself, you don't know which next step to take, which feel a bit lost, and you are surrounded by people giving you opinions or having expectations on you, this book will really help you. Hello my people, hola mi gente. I am Monse, I'm an engineer, and this is my YouTube channel. If you like content about mindset, productivity, lifestyle, arts, and how to keep sane, balancing everything in life, you are in the right channel. If you really like this content, please do subscribe, because this would really help me to improve the quality of these videos. This book doesn't reinvent the wheel for the people that we are into self-development, self-growth, mindset, and self-help books in general. So if you are really new to the manifestation practices, or you are really a beginner, this book is a really, really good starting point, because it gives you a really easy to read in a chill, personal vibe, not very technical, so you don't need to learn or to know many technical stuff. So it's a really easy to read book. It's a really personal book. I feel like you can relate to some of the examples. I definitely relate to most of them. So this is a book that I have feelings for, and actually this is really powerful because I'm gonna keep it on my shelves. This is an easy to read book. I read it like in 2 or 3 days, the whole book. I would score this out of 5. I would score this like a 5 out of 5. Easy to read, chill, personal, have feelings for it. It's really, I don't know, it's really amazing to read. It's self-development, but at the same time kind of a autobiographic novel, and it gives you this vibe of flow within the book. You are not bored at any point. You keep reading and keep reading because you want to learn more, or you want to know more about what happened in her life, in the author's life. And then I would give in more of educational insight if you are really into the development world and self-development, self-growth. Maybe, as I said, this book is not reinventing the wheel, so I would give it like 2 out of 5 stars in new insight. Even though I knew the insights from other books before, more educational or more technical, I think I will come back to this book because this is a real example of a person who is sharing here her story about the steps she took towards creating her best life or her dream life. Now we're gonna talk about the book itself. The book itself, it highlights 7 steps. 7 steps that, in my opinion, some of these steps, you don't need to follow them like step by step. Some of them are kind of overlapping each other. For example, the first step is set a clear vision. Have a clear vision. Obviously, if you want to manifest something, you need to know exactly, more or less at the beginning, where you want to be, or who you want to be, or what you want to achieve. But the more specific, the better, because manifesting is not only about just thinking about I wanna get rich. No. You need to know, okay, you want to create more money, but what? Being like financially free, creating your own company, in which kind of path you want to get more rich, or in which kind of path you want to be more confident, like how? Making better decisions. Be more specific, because manifesting is not only about thinking, it is about feeling inside that you are worth having a company of yourself, or you are worth of having financial freedom. So apart from thinking of the thing, you need to feel inside, deeply inside, in your subconscious, your inner belief that you are worthy The second step or the second chapter of this book, it's an ongoing process. You are always gonna have fears and doubts. So this chapter is focusing on how you do the inner work, because as I said before, manifesting is not having just a clear vision and a vision board. Okay, I want to create a new company for myself. Okay, that's it. You think and you wait. It's not gonna happen. You need to feel worthy inside that you can do it, and then when you feel worthy, you'll take those steps towards that outcome that you want. The third chapter here is aligning your behavior. So as I said before, once you battle inside your fears and doubts, you can align your behavior taking the first steps because you believe you are worthy. So if you know already that this thing that you want, that company of yourself or that financial freedom or that independency or that confidence within yourself, if you know this is possible, you may start taking the steps towards it, because if you have that outcome 100% sure, you take the steps. Overcoming the universe obstacles. And what she means by that is like, while you're taking these steps, you're gonna have some setbacks, you're gonna have some rejections. For example, if you want to apply for a job and then they said to you no the first time, you cannot take this really personal, because you need to trust that within you there is that thing, and you need to trust that universe that this is gonna happen. So you need to take those failures or those obstacles as learning. You see those setbacks from the universe, you need to overcome them and keep believing. The fifth chapter is about gratitude, practicing gratitude. And why this is important? Because we are always thinking here about outcomes, about our visions and stuff. And we are not gonna manifest really if we are not a bit anchored in the present at the same time. We can have visions, we can have ideas for the future, but if we don't fully enjoy the process, if we don't fully find happiness within the process of working towards that goal, we are not gonna manifest, because we are not in the present, we are not feeling grateful. We are working towards something, but feeling this lack of happiness in our present moment. The sixth chapter here is about a really important thing, and I really like this thing. It's about how to transform your envy feelings, your envy in general, towards inspiration. And this is a thing I really love. I'm so passionate about this because I see it in social media every day. Envy. What is envy? Envy. You compare yourself to others all the time, and you are envy of them and you're jealous of them. Doesn't this envy say something about you? Can't you just take this low vibe of envy, like this negative vibe? Oh, I wish I would have this house. I wish I would go and take these trips. It's like, okay, you're telling yourself or you're telling the universe that you cannot do it. You are telling the universe that you have this scarce mindset, scarcity in your life, that you're not happy. This is the key, transforming a low vibration or low vibe feeling of envy, jealousy towards inspiration. The seventh chapter, I wouldn't say it's the last chapter, is trust in the universe. And as you can tell, trust in the universe is along all this process. If you have obstacles, as I said, setbacks, chapter 4, you need to trust the universe that there is some timing, a perfect timing for the thing, even though you got rejected. It's like trust the timings. So trust that universe in all the process, the manifestation process. And well, this is the end of this video. I hope you like it. And if you like it, click the like button below. I hope you are gonna read this book, because I hope you are gonna read this book. This is the book that I'm gonna come back to, because yeah, the insights here are the same that the ones I learned before, but once I read someone's story apart from my own experience that explains that, this internal belief of manifestation gets more powerful, gets stronger within me. So sometimes it's better the form that you express, like the way you express what you need to express, rather than the insight itself. I get more connected to the author, to the story, and I can even manifest easier after reading this book.